from the home of the A's since 1968. It's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Andrew Triggs, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Jurickson Profar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. To short, hit hard, scooped up on the backhand, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrews. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Bartolo Colon, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Tap down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you know this club is definitely hoping for more out of Hanley Ramirez in the near future. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Red.
Striding forward now is the DH, Chris Davis. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. This is line to left. Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Fouled away. Olsen is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. 2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robinson giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, We all know the power he has.
And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
0-1, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Beltre at third with 2 away. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker set to lead off the home half of the second.
Fielder, Jesse Winker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pop high in the air. And Andrus will take this one in with 2 hands for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Beautiful day here in the East Bay as we get a shot there of downtown Oakland, and the Bay set to go here in the third.
Center fielder.
And that's in there for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count remains at 0-2. And a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far. Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Walters is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 1-0. stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrew Benintendi.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Robinson is right there, 1 down. Ready for another chance. Marcus Semien. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to right. Mazzara going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in for Oakland, Jed Lowry. He singled his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Missed with a slider. Here's another 1-2. This one's down to third. To his right, Pinder. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he takes a cold strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in. So stepping in, Chris Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Andrus. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Matt Olson. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Hard hit ball to second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he was.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Ronald Guzman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Walters. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Jurickson Profar would be next. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Bouncer up the middle. Simeon's got it, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now batting, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the A's, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
First delivery to him on the way. The fastball down near the shoe tops. Winker, a former Cincinnati Red. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
In now, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded by Beltre. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting, catcher,
at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that here's Jurickson Profar. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Now a ball lined towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. barely, as he's into second base with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Olsen going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Runner at second now, nobody out, and set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. He's set, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Ready once again, Robinson Chirinos. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Gallo on second. Beltre at first with no outs. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Olsen racing back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Pinder is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Now at the plate, Drew Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here it comes, 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in, Ronald Guzman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that misses inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mazzara ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Oakland.
Digging in to try it again, Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to right field.
Mazzara's under it.
2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here's Jurickson Profar. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. Semien's there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Popped him up. Pinder will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. Andrus fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So striding in, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And what a shot. That one hit the sweets.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit out towards second. Walters comes up with it. And that's the second out. Ready for another shot now. Jesse Winker. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Back up the middle. Walters is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Robinson Chirinos. He'll start us off in the 8th. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2. Fouled away. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Drew Robinson the next to dig in. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Right.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Still 1 and 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up. Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Cut fastball misses. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Chad Pinder becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Benintendi stands at second with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Guzman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here he comes again. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Olsen is after it. 2 gone. Next will be the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Matt Bush enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, Jed Lowry. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line softly toward the hole, but there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. His fastball taken high for a ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ground ball right into the shift. Andrus has it on to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Last strike now for Oakland. Shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with 2 out, that means Hanley Ramirez will also get an opportunity here.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Texas Rangers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bartolo Colon takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Andrew Triggs was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.